All right, we're recording. Hey, everybody, welcome. This is open office hours for January 4th, 2024. Happy New Year. How are you guys doing? See who we got here today. Hey, Randall, Hannah. Hey, Jenny. Chicken who else is here? Paula's here. How are you guys? How's the new year? Yeah?
It's going to be a good year.
Expecting this to be even better last year, which was fantastic.
Awesome. Yay. Well, who's got questions today? Paula's got questions. Okay, everybody, Randall, Hannah, Jenny. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Let's just jump in and start running through. Paula, do you want to start us off? You're just kind of here on the first on my screen, and then we'll just go through.
So on November 10th, we're launching our first course, and we're going to have the cart open. Thank you. We're going to, I'm hoping that by tomorrow I have everything uploaded. I'm so stressed over this, but we're going to open the cart for 3 days. And then I want to close the cart and then reopen the cart 2 days later for 2 days at a different price point. So I figure I will need to go in and change the order form, but I don't know how to turn off the cart.
On the order form, just remove the block that is the order form block that takes their information. I can show you if that's not clear, but you can just delete the block.
I think I okay. So
you can even replace it
so I presume
with
I need
a text if you want to. You can even replace it with a text that says, we're closed for 2 days. We'll open back up on this date. So the order form can say whatever you want, and it doesn't have to take information if you're not currently taking information.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, then when I open cart again for 2 days, it will be closed because I'm only going to open this course once a quarter. So I was just wondering if the toggle switch that I could just turn off or not. And
just
then also
delete the block.
Does just change the block and okay, so I have affiliates. Do I need to change it for every single order form? I can't remember if I have individual order forms or not.
It's just one order form for the course. The course has one order form page.
Okay. I've been working on this so much and so many different things. So on the sales page, have a sales page for each affiliate. And and I think that with each affiliate, it goes to an order form that has their link on it, if I remember correctly.
Typically, you would just have one sales page. There wouldn't generally be a reason to need to make different sales pages for every single person. That would be a lot of extra work.
Well, then I don't well, how do I track which affiliate sent a buyer to me if I don't have, I mean, each affiliate has their own, but if I'm using only one sales page and one affiliate page, or I mean sales page, how do I track which buyer is from which affiliate?
I'm gonna pop a link in the comments right now, which is gonna tell you how to create a special link for affiliates. But you're not creating an entirely different page. It's the same sales page.
Okay. Well, it's too late now. I've sent the sales pages to everybody. Okay. Well,
do you even need to?
I'm sure that
let me jump in, Paula. Sorry, let me jump in and see if we can get you a quick, easy solution here. Do you need to change the sales pages? It sounds like there's a lot of information getting changed that we might be able to make a whole lot simpler. Are you saying that you're trying to?
What I did, because I thought that I had followed all the instructions, but maybe I didn't do it correctly. Because each affiliate has a different affiliate link so that I can track who they send. I thought that I had to have, yeah, okay. So on the sales page, there's one enroll button, and that enroll button had to have their affiliate link. Somewhere it had to have, if there's only one sales page and one order form, how do you ever track who has sent? Because I mean, I'm going to have to pay them.
Yeah, you will. It's all good. So when you create an affiliate link by following the directions in this doc that I just popped in here, it's going to create a unique link for each person, but it's all going to go to the same page.
Okay, so they send out an email and somebody clicks the link in that email. They go to the sales page, click the enroll link, and they enroll. Mysterious happened behind the scenes that allows me to see who has referred them so that I can pay that affiliate when the
yep, it's magic like that.
That guarantee.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I ended up making a separate sales page for everybody and putting their link in the enroll button. Okay. So I will look at this. I'm not going to change that now. But on the order form, because there is only one order form, and on that order form, I take out the credit card and the name and everything. What I'm wanting to know, perhaps I can leave the name, address, and email in there and put a block in that says that they can be on the wait list for the next time the course opens.
You can do that.
And that will capture their email.
You would need to set up something to capture their email, or a simple way to do it would just be to put in a block and let them know that the cart will be open again. I'm gonna suggest like keeping this really simple because it sounds like there's a lot of pieces that are stressing you out a little bit, and ideally we just want to get the course up, get it running, get some students moving through it, get it going, and learn from there and build the next one. So you got this. Now you know about the sales pages for next time. No big deal. That's why we do it. We learn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just have to have faith, because I mean, I have been in things before where I, ended up having to try and match emails from, it was horrible. Anyway, okay. One sales page, one order form in the future, one sales page. They have their own link, and I'll cross my fingers.
You're good to
Thank
go.
you.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm glad you brought this up, because this is a really good, like a common question about the cart close and open. So for anybody listening, just to know, you can absolutely close a cart. Just take the block from the order form page and delete it. And if you want, you can replace it with a text block that says cart's currently closed. Here's when we open next, and get them excited. So awesome. You got this, Paula. We're cheering you on.
Okay.
Randall, what you got?
I have a weird monkey's paw in my hand because my friend is a props designer and she just handed it to me for a movie.
Okay.
And it's so creepy. Anyway.
Yeah, that's a little creepy. Yeah.
That's why I was distracted. Okay. Okay. I've got a course. I've got a course that consists of 3 modules.
Okay.
And I'm wondering if ideally, I would like to be able to just sell it by module, and then people can add on. Or do I need to sell it as 3 separate different courses if I want to do it that way?
Yeah.
You're saying 3 courses?
For 3 separate courses if you're selling it separately.
There's
some really wacky workarounds you can get into to like add a tag and then buy the next module, but honestly, it gets more workaroundy than I think makes sense.
Right.
Because basically you've got to set up, you need another order form. If you're already using, there's one order form per course. So you would have to create kind of a dummy course with an order form, send them out to that, tag them, send them back in. It gets messy. technically possible-ish, but honestly, I don't recommend it. Split it
Okay.
into 3 courses.
Shoot. Oh, something just jumped into my head and jumped right back out again. So yeah, that makes the most sense. Okay, that I remember what the other one was. I also tend to do the first lesson of the first course as a freebie. So again, do I just take that out and set it up as a separate course again? Yeah.
Best way,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Same
All
thing.
right.
I made a whole little video on this. It's in the help center. Let me pop. I'm just gonna, for what it's worth, pop this in here, but I'm sending this with a caveat that it gets kind of crazy and complicated.
I would make
Okay.
a suggestion to Randall that perhaps he puts that first lesson on a drip only for the lesson and have like a 3 or 4 day money back guarantee, and it won't drip out past, I mean, the second lesson wouldn't drip out past after the money back guarantee. There's a suggestion.
Yeah, I've considered doing that approach too. I
Let me
just think
oh, sorry, go
I'm
ahead.
going to have a whole lot of traffic, and I don't want to be dealing with a lot of people having to make a payment before they. It's going to be. I'll be doing that first lesson as both as a live workshop and as people can evergreen that people can access at any time. So yeah.
Here's the way we recommend it. Let me pop in
Yeah.
a doc that's basically doing what you do,
That a
what you're
profile?
already thinking, Randall.
Okay. That looks
But
like
this just kind of spells it out for anybody, takes you through all the steps. You're basically gonna set up the free course, invite them into the next course, is both the simplest way to do it and psychologically the best way in most cases to actually get people to buy and opt in, because yeah.
Okay. And I don't want to take up too much time, but I'm still trying to figure out the capabilities of the mail and of the funnel and all that. You can't really use that as an ongoing mail system. You have to have that built that separately from Xperiencify. Yeah.
I would recommend, it's not really what we're set up for. I mean, you can send emails to anybody who is in a course
Right.
in your
Right.
membership.
So if I want to do a mailing list for newsletter and the like, no, that needs to be separate.
Basically, there's tools that are set up to do all the things you need.
And in the same way, I need to set up a separate like sales website.
A sales website, that's up to you and depends on what you need. You can create sales pages in XP.
Okay.
Do you know how to do that? Let me get
I got
on
some
that.
idea. I haven't worked on that part at all. I've just been working on my course, and I actually already have people playing with my course, and even though it's not fully finished,
Cool. Yeah.
it's getting good feedback, and it's I'm building it out. It's the 3 modules is a lot. It's 14 modules, but
What's
it's
your course?
an hour.
What's your topic?
I have a technique that teaches people how to learn to paint and draw and paint realistically,
Nice.
no matter what their previous experience or skill level is. They can come with 0,
Amazing.
and after the first hour and a half, they're drawing their own hand, fully realized, fully rendered
Oh, that's
realistically. It
fantastic.
blows them away. That's why that freebie is amazing.
The freebie is good. Yeah.
Brings a lot of people, and by the end of this first 6 lessons, 6, 7 lessons, they're drawing portraits from life realistically in line. After the
That's
next 6,
fantastic.
drawing it in light and shadow. And after the last, they're painting portraits.
Amazing. Amazing. So that's a fantastic example. Like the drawing the hand is such a great example of a simple taste to give them in a free course. It sounds like that's fantastic. And that's gonna
And
inspire
it's
people
great
to,
for marketing, for example,
yeah.
testimonials I give. And I I have just the first time I tried it, I just put out a tiny little ad or whatever post on Facebook. Here's a drawing of a hand somebody made before they took the class. Here's an hour and a half. Here's 2 hours in.
Nice.
Suddenly people were like pouring in. So
Love it.
It's
Let
gonna
me,
work.
yeah, I'm gonna pop in here, just simple steps to set up a sales page in XP. And
Okay.
this is up to you. For a lot of people, this covers everything you need. For a lot of people, creating a sales
I
page in
don't-
XP will be perfectly adequate
Simple
and
is better. Simple is way better, and I don't
yeah.
want to use different tools. And I've bought into some other uh softwares that are like everything in one bucket, and they are all complex and incomplete and kind of beta, I've discovered.
Well, the thing about all-in-one tools is that you can't do everything at an excellent level. You can do everything adequately, maybe, but that's why we're never going to try to be an all-in-one platform, because there are exceptional tools out there that can do the things you want to do really, really well. And nobody does gamification like we do. So
That's why I've put everything over to here, and I'm putting my trust in this. I'm working with Marisa as well, and that's
fantastic.
really been helpful. And yeah, I'm going to try and do as much as I can in this. Other tools keep it simple, especially to begin with. I tend to overcomplicate and overthink everything all the time.
Yeah.
So your answers have very quickly got me to where I think I need to be to get this finished up very soon.
Awesome. Fantastic. Thanks, Randall.
All right.
Very cool. All right, I'm just gonna keep going in order of how you all popped up on my screen. Hannah, did you have questions?
Hi. So,
Hey.
hi. So, we had the done for you thing in our course was set up, and we appreciate it so very much. But some of our quizzes don't work, and here is how it works. So, I created the quizzes in Google Docs, and then we linked them to. So I gave the links to the staff and they put the links in, except the links don't work. And so I was trying to figure out how to edit that. And I have not been able to figure this out. I do have it on the screen. So if I can share.
Absolutely. Yeah, go for it.
So how do I do share screen?
Yes.
And,
So on the bottom of your Zoom, you should see a share screen.
Desktop, share desktop. You can see everything I'm doing here. Okay. And so, can you see this?
I can, yes.
Okay, so here I am in my edit training, and I go to actions. And here's the quiz, but the person who tested this said that the link doesn't work, and I don't know where to edit the link in here or where to even put it if I were to start a new quiz.
So I don't see any link in here right now to a quiz. Did you take it out?
No, I don't know where it is, and I don't know where to put it. Where would I put it?
In the action notes.
Action notes.
Right there, detailed action notes.
Okay, so this is where I would put the link in?
Correct.
Okay, great. That's
See
all
there.
I really
Did you see?
know.
Yeah. When you highlighted it, did you see how a little bar popped up that gave you an option to hyperlink? If you want to just type some text in for me, so I can show you, just type some random text. Yeah, perfect. And now highlight. Good. And see the menu bar. There you go. Yep.
Okay, great.
That's it.
How easy is that? Thank you.
Makes sense, of course. Glad that was
You're
easy.
Awesome. I've been agonizing over this for weeks.
Oh goodness.
So, yeah.
Oh, please, please drop a note to the support desk if there's things like this that you don't know how to do. We can tell you immediately.
So where would I put that? Where would I ask for that?
Do you see in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a little green chat widget?
Yeah.
You can click on that, or you can email us at support@Xperiencify.com.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You bet.
I appreciate you.
We appreciate you. Thanks, Hannah.
Okay. Whoa.
All right. And who else has questions? Hannah, you want to pop off your screen share there?
Yeah, how do I do that?
If you
Stop
just go
share.
down, yeah.
Stop share. Thank you.
You bet. Let's see. I think Jenny had a question. Do you want to go ahead, Jenny?
Thank you for hosting these
Yeah.
sessions, and I'm learning from everybody else too, so it's great.
Awesome.
I'm a newbie and I participated in the Sales in 60 workshop in December to
Cool.
basically Laura helped us create a workshop and set it all up to offer. And so I set it up, I offered my workshop, I had a whole bunch of sales. I ran it. It was
Yay.
great. I was really happy.
Awesome.
And I used the template that was provided as part of the Sales in 60 workshop. And there were some glitches. And so I've been working with the support desk on these things. Shout out to Susan. She's awesome. She's been helping me. But I wanted to see if I can self-solve some of these, because now I'm offering my full course and it started today, this morning, and I had a bunch of the same glitches with that I had with the workshop. So the two areas, maybe you can just point me to the best resource. The first area is that the series of emails that are supposed to go out to students, like the workshop is starting tomorrow or the workshop is starting in an hour, they won't go out. And so then I'm trying to go in there and manually reset the time, and it still isn't going out. And so then Susan guided me to delete it and rebuild it, since maybe it was a corrupted copy or something. But yesterday, I could not get my email to go out to remind my students about the class starting today. So I feel like I need some back to basics on how, because that's a huge value to me with XP, is to have those automated messages go out.
Oh, for sure.
And then the second thing that isn't working the way that I think it should is the community forum feature, which is also important to me. I feel like right now, basically, the forum that I had set up for my workshop, those same things are part of my workshop for my course. And those people aren't in the new course. So I'm not understanding kind of how the students become affiliated with the community space for the individual courses. So if you can help me with what can I change on my end to have a smooth flow of those automated emails? And then what can I change on my end to have the community be specific to the course?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, let's start with the community forum. And if you want to show me what you've set up, we can look at that. But let me give you just the overview of how it works. You're going to create spaces in your forum, and you get to decide who has access to a space. It might be, just to give the overview, it could be all of your students. It could be that anybody who's a student of yours has access. It could be anybody who is in a particular course has access. Or it could be that anybody who has a particular tag has access to a space. So this is where, if you have different courses going on, or different levels or VIP things or different tiers, and you just need certain people to have access to a space, you'll tag them. And then when you create that space, in the process of creating a new forum space, it's going to ask you who should have access to this space. And you're either going to tell it everybody in such and such course, or you're going to tell it everybody with such and such tag. So now the right people have access to be able to see the space. Next thing is they need to be able to access it. And in most cases, that's going to happen using just like a navigation tab on your regular menu. So a tab called community or forum or whatever you want to call it, that's going to link to the forum. And then in case this is helpful, you can, let's say not everybody has access to the forum. You can create a navigation tab on the menu that is only visible to people who you want it to be visible to. Does that make sense so far?
Yes, and that's helping me understand where my problem is, because I basically used a copy and I wasn't part of setting it up. So I
Yes.
haven't done that process. So now I can go back and I can reset it up and I can make those selections. So that was hugely helpful. Thank you.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, you're going to want to just edit the space. And when you edit the forum space, it will ask you or show you what's currently going on, who has access to it, who do you want to have access. Okay, cool. Email's not going out. So let me give you the top 2 culprits here, most common things we see. Biggest one is that it wasn't turned on. You've got to have both the automation turned on and the specific email. So that's the number 1 reason, is that the email actually wasn't turned on. Number 2 really common one is a little less obvious. So let me know if you need to know where to find this. But when you're creating an automation, there's going to be settings on it. And there's a setting that says, how often should this run? And the default setting is going to be once only. This is set up as a protection because you don't want to accidentally spam students with getting some random email over and over. But here's what happens a lot that we see is people set up, they're creating an automation and they test it with your test student. And then they set up a bunch more things and then they test it again. It already ran for that student. It's not going to run again if it's set to be only run once. Does that make sense? So those are like the 2 most common ones we see. Beyond that, we would need to look at a very specific situation to say what's happening here. And this is, I'm glad you're asking because this is good just for everybody. If you need us to check out for you what's going on with an automation, we're going to need all of the details first of exactly where to find it, specifically what automation you're talking about, and then at least 1 example student and the email of at least 1 example student who it didn't work for. In other words, we can't really troubleshoot something if you just say, this isn't working for my students, because what does that mean? Not working for who? There are so many options and factors that we need a very, very specific situation to look at. And then we can look at the student's activity log and say, oh, it was sent, it wasn't sent, it was already sent last week. That's why it didn't send for you again, etc. Is this helping so far?
Yeah, it's helping so far. The 2 obvious explanations that you got, I understood those, and those aren't what's going on. So I'm like, okay, good, I understand that. It sounds like I just need to try to do some today. I'm going to be sending out the replay is available. And so then if it doesn't run, I will then initiate a help desk thing and provide those specific pieces of information. I was just hoping to get ahead of it if I could, but nothing you described would diagnose like what I see happening on my end.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Do you want to?
I've had the same problem and solved it a couple of times in different ways. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry,
I think you're Kathy. Hey, Kathy. Yeah, cutting in and out, but
hey,
go for it. Yeah.
One thing, have you tried just sending an email to a bunch, like immediately, directly? You've done all that, so that works. The other thing I found was when I tried to set up my automations, they were set automatically in Pacific time zone. So I then just adjusted my time zone to work out, well, what time would be Pacific, so that they would go out at the right time. Have you checked that?
Yep.
Oh,
This is
okay.
good.
Thanks,
I feel like
Kathy.
I've
Yeah.
got like a real
You're-
good complex problem here.
You're
Thank
getting
you.
it. You're getting it. No, it's good. Thanks, Kathy. Yeah, thank you for that. The time zone is a good one to check. Yeah, it sounds like you're looking at the right things. We may need to look at this more specifically with you, Jenny, to look at a certain situation. But yeah, I would exactly set up a new automation. Make sure you're using either a brand new email or just creating an automation that hasn't already sent. And yeah, the time zone's important. Make sure it didn't already pass. Make sure the time trigger isn't in the past. Make sure it's turned on. And Jenny, are you checking the activity log of your test student?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So for everybody, if you want to know whether something was sent or not, go into the student section, open up the student profile, and view their activity log. And that's going to give you a play-by-play of every automation that was sent. The other thing to know, just as a helpful thing, if you need to get something out, you can always just resend an email to a single student or to a group of students. And you would do that by just going into the students section and selecting the students you want to select. And then up in the top right, there's a little drop-down menu that will say send email. And you'll choose the email and just send it out. So if something was supposed to go out an hour ago and it didn't go out an hour ago, just go ahead and send it out.
Thank you.
Anything, I feel like, let me see, let's see. Oh, we got a whole bunch more people hopped on here. I'm having an urge to see if we can diagnose any further here, Jenny, for you. I just want to make sure we also get to everything. If we don't solve this in the next 30 minutes, definitely send us an email and we'll work it out. But it does sound like you're checking the most common things to check, which is good. So we may need to dig a little deeper with you. Let me check in with who. See, we've got a bunch more people hopped on. Pop a hand up if you have a question. And I see a couple in the comments here. And if you can pop a virtual hand, that's ideal because I'm not seeing everybody at once on my screen. Okay, we've got a bunch of questions. All right, let's go through these. How to change the reply to email. Tried to set it up, but I didn't receive an Amazon Web Services email. Let me see, let me think for a second. Go ahead. Who is this question from? Kathy. I'm just trying to remember. It's one of them that you don't actually have to receive the confirmation email to move forward. Is it custom domain or is it the email? Try it again would be my first thing, Kathy. We don't control that.
Yeah.
We don't send the email from Amazon there. So
I've
unfortunately,
tried it a couple of times. I don't know what else to do. If I show you my screen, I'll show you what it says. Is it worth me sharing?
Sure. Go ahead and
Or is
share
it-
real quick. Yeah.
Okay. This is the message that I'm receiving.
Don't forget to check your email. Yeah.
Done that. Yeah, I've done that. There's nothing at all.
So you do have the ability to receive email at the address that you're using. You have an inbox. You get other emails in this inbox already?
Yeah, well, the one that I think I set it up for, yeah. I mean, I've got kathygarner.com is you can see there, that's the end of the domain, but it's kathy@kathygarner.com. So I don't know if there's, oh yeah, here we are, mail to Kathy. Yeah, so definitely.
So you can definitely receive emails already at this address. You're getting other emails in that inbox.
Yeah, every day.
I'm gonna say, yeah,
Is there
it's
if I delete and reset this up,
yeah,
is it
I would do that. Yeah,
literally-
toggle off the switch and toggle it back on.
how do I do that?
Go to your account section, hit close in this little window right here.
Yeah.
I can't see your whole screen, but if you go to your account section, go to school, go to your school,
Oh yeah.
toggle that green thing off, toggle it back on.
Okay. And then
Put the email address in, yeah, and then hit save.
all right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and check for that again. Give it 15 minutes. Does it allow you, I'm curious, because you toggled it on before there was an email in there, does it allow you to toggle off the green, enter your email? Does it allow you to enter the email before toggling it on? No, it does not. Okay,
No.
so the steps were right. So give that 15 minutes, see if it comes through. Check, of course, spam and filters. This doesn't come from us, so we can't do anything to make it come, unfortunately.
Okay. Because I've done this a few times and I keep checking and there's nothing there.
Okay, email us at the support desk. I'll see if our devs have any insight they can help. Because it's coming directly from AWS, not us. You know,
Right.
it's a
So
little
just wait
tough.
another 30 minutes and hope.
Yeah, give it 30 minutes and then just drop an email if it's still not here and say, I've tried 3 times. I have access to my inbox, but the email's not coming. We'll see if we can help.
Brilliant. Cool. Thank you so much.
You bet. Paula, are the courses automatically lifetime access? Yeah, the only reason somebody would not have access is if you take it away from them. Otherwise, once they have access, they have access. All right, Soraya.
Hello.
Soraya, hi. Am I saying your name right?
Yes, perfect. Happy New
Awesome.
Year.
Happy New Year.
Okay, so I am trying to edit the pages so I can create my course, and there's no way I can do that.
What does that mean?
So can I share my screen?
Absolutely.
Okay, so say I am here, let me share. Okay, so here, so for example, I want to customize my course page, right? So I'm just gonna pick, okay, let's just say this order form. And then here, there's like, I don't know how to do it because I create here, edit content.
Perfect.
And there's.
Go to column 1.
I can't.
Go to column 1 on the left-hand side. Click on that menu. You've got a bunch of text fields here. This is where you change the text. If you open up any one of those little drop-down arrows in the left, you've got options to change the color picker. It's black right now. You could change that little black box to a different color. You could enter text.
Well, how do I change the words?
Just change it in the text field right there in that field that's open on your left that says an amazing subheadline goes here. There you go.
Got it. Well, that's easy.
That's easy, right? Let me give you a help doc on how to do this. We'll take you through all of the steps.
Okay, got it. That was my main question, and I think I had another one, but I'll come back.
Awesome. I'm popping in a doc into the comments right now. There's different places to change the background colors, the image, fonts, all kinds of things. So that's all in that doc, and have fun.
Okay, thank you.
Stuff. Yeah, you bet. Randall. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Let me go to Lucia first. Sorry, I didn't see Lucia there, and then we'll swing back around, Randall. Hey, Lucia.
Okay. It's Lucia from Canada.
Lucia. Sorry about that, Lucia. Nice to meet you.
That's all right. Okay. I'm going to go super fast because I literally just purchased the lifetime program yesterday, so I am dumb as a bag of hammers. My experience in the
Good.
program consists of the amazing webinar you did in autumn, like
cool.
December, November. Anyway, a couple quick questions. Vocabulary wise, from the Facebook page, what is an XP?
It's a point. It's called, they stand for experience points. That's just
Okay,
our
thanks.
fun little
I'll
name
Google it.
for them. Yeah.
And then the next thing I wanted to know is, can I sell my courses in my Amazon store? Is purchase point integrated?
As purchase point integrated. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Well, and they click on something in my Amazon store that will take me over to the Xperiencify purchase point.
I don't know how an Amazon store is set up, but what you want to do
Okay.
is just get them to your order form link. So if you can put
Right.
in an order form link,
Okay.
you're good.
Okay. And then finally, my last question is based on something I just heard a moment ago. My desire is to do limited time access to drip content in order to force people to finish their little sections.
Mm-hmm.
So in other programs, you can say each module is available for 2 weeks and will disappear. So disappearing content. But you just said once they have access to the course, it's lifetime. So
You can do disappearing content though, for sure. Yeah. Let me give you a couple help docs to check out. Let's see. The first one I want to give you is this. Customizing visibility of content using dates and tags is the first thing you want to know. You can have any block appear. Oops.
Just while you're doing that, I wanted to say thank you for gamification. It is almost unavailable completely in the marketplace. There's very little of it.
Yeah.
And
Totally.
I literally sell gamification stuff.
Amazing.
So yay you. I'm so in love with you guys.
That's awesome.
Thank you for the document.
So that's kind of an overview of just some good how-to about how to hide a block of content really easily. And then here is a whole tutorial in case you want to automatically remove students from a course. Just FYI, there is a lot of options. So those should get you started with as far as appearing and disappearing content. Does that feel helpful? Cool. Awesome. Thanks, Lucia. All right, Randall, what you got?
Well, I just want to tell you that part today is one of the things that confirms that I'm in the right place, because this level of support, and I'm looking at your documentation, how clear and complete. I'm going to be spending a lot of time in there.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah. What I've been hearing is people getting other forms of training, and I'm wondering about the availability and how to find out what all is going to be available for workshops and the like. Like someone said they got training in how to workshop.
Yeah.
So it was a live workshop or live training.
Yeah,
And,
well, oh, sorry, go ahead.
and in conjunction with that, I'm looking that we're on a Zoom meeting. So my other question is about me providing live education to my students. Is it best to do that all in Zoom?
That's the simplest way, in my opinion. Do it on Zoom. And then if you want to just export it as an MP4, you can pop the replay into your course as soon as you're done. And it's pretty seamless for your students. You can have the Zoom link to enter in the training before it happens, and you can have the replay as soon as it's done. So they just click and go there.
Excellent.
Workshops and things. Yeah, it sounds like, I think you were talking about, somebody mentioned a workshop that Laura Wilson did, who is absolutely fantastic. And if you've signed up, you're on our email list by default, unless you've unsubscribed. So keep an eye out for what's up. Are you in our Facebook group as well? It's a good place
I believe so, but I'm in too many right now, and I need to start to cut some out, because I just get overwhelmed by the amount of information. Like Marisa, I get so many emails from her, in a day.
Mhm,
So,
mhm.
and I may have to focus on one thing at a time, her training, and then a bit more on this. But I do want to I want to launch my course to the general public more in about a week or two.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
then part of the problem is there's 1 or 2 lessons that I don't have recorded yet, so I want to provide them live
Mhm,
when people
mhm.
get to that part, and I just wanted to know how to do that.
Totally. Yeah. I would just, Zoom is a good option. Give them, you can either put the link in advance in a training so they can, oh, Jenny's, thank you, Jenny. Jenny's sending a replay link to the workshop that somebody was talking about. So that's fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got the YouTube channel here has lots of stuff. And as
Okay.
far as live things for the future, just be on the email list and in Facebook.
Okay.
And yeah.
Excellent. Looking at my list here and trying to see if I had any other questions. I think that was it for now.
Cool.
Thank you.
Awesome. It's exciting, Randall. Thanks. Romina. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. I was wondering, is there a template or a way, as I'm creating more courses, let's say they bought one course, but that they can see the other courses they can buy, or like a way, like on a homepage or something to have something like that?
Yeah, so your marketplace is like your public page where
Yeah.
everything is visible. So that's kind of the basic how they can see whatever's available. On there is an item on your course menu called a navigator that lists all the courses they're in. And at the
Yeah.
bottom, it'll say, see more courses from me over here by default, and that will take them to the list of courses. Other than that, you know, if you want to provide another link to it somewhere, but basically the marketplace is the page to do that. That's the
Okay.
place where,
Yeah, I was hoping, like, I guess my idea is like, I was hoping that when they go to their homepage or like for the course, they could also see the other courses that are also, so they see an icon or something.
you would need to create that. I mean, you could certainly create something, like create your own, you know, like a screenshot of the course image and set up a block and say, here's my other courses and here's a link to check them out. And then the link would go to the marketplace page. That would be the simplest path I'd see.
That works.
That
Yeah.
work?
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. And Soraya again.
Yes, me again.
Hey.
Okay, so I wanted to know if you can lower the volume for the cha-chings that are kind of loud.
Not at this time. Only best option at the moment would be to choose a quieter sound effect or upload your own. You can always do your own sound effect and record at whatever volume is optimal and upload that. Not an option at the moment to adjust volume on it. It's a good question. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something we can
Or maybe-
incorporate with all the bazillion things that we're trying to do. But at the moment, you would just choose something quieter or upload something.
Right. And another thing that I had another question is, I didn't know how to connect. I connected Stripe, but I didn't see like a way to actually pull from Stripe the subscription, or is it something that you create? Because it just said, you know, get connected with Stripe with my user email, and that was it. But where do I have 3 different tiers for my program?
Let me get the doc for how to do that. Setting up Stripe. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Here's let me label this. You'll go to your account, you'll follow the prompts here, and it's just going to walk you through a couple of prompts. I think there's like a verification process. And let me make sure I understand your question. You already have a Stripe account and you want to integrate it, or do you need to actually set up a brand new Stripe account?
I already have one. I integrated, but it doesn't, I don't know how it creates from the inside of you, because I used to use ClickFunnels, and I need to link my subscription inside of Stripe to the whatever the user sees. With you, so this is what I have, right? So I created my 3 different tiers, but I don't know how you're pulling it in.
Oh, it's natively integrated. You don't have to do anything if you're using our order form, which it looks like you are. So if somebody purchases through our order form and your account is integrated with Stripe, the money automatically goes into your account. You don't have to do a thing. It's integrated for you.
Okay, so I don't need to link the one subscription I created inside Stripe to this.
As long as you've already integrated it following the steps in the doc that I
just that's what I'm saying. I just integrated my username. So you have like access to my Stripe. That's it. But I haven't connected anything else. Like I said, in Stripe, I have these 3 different programs here. I have in Stripe, but here I put them, but I don't know how to link them, or do I even need to link them?
You do not.
I do not.
No.
Okay. So
all done for you. Yeah.
Thank you.
You are welcome. All right.
Just real quickly,
everything.
Sorry to interrupt. On the bottom of her page, it said that she needed to link her Stripe account. She hadn't linked it, I
Good
believe.
eye, Sue. Good eye. Do you want to check
just
that?
check it out.
Soraya, do you want to check that? And in the documents, there's a that may be a default message that's already there. Soraya, yeah, you can see this in your account page. There you go. You're connected. You're good. It's all done. Yeah, that's just a default message. So you're good to go. And Soraya, you don't need to do anything to.
I thought it said it was disconnected and that you had to click the green button to connect it.
No, she's good to go.
That was
you're muted, Soraya.
I appreciate you guys looking out for me, but
yeah,
I kept going back. I'm like, am I connected? I haven't connected an API, but I connected with my email, but then I didn't.
You're good. Yeah. When you create when someone clicks on your XP order form, it'll automatically go into your Stripe account. Nothing more for you to do.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. You're welcome. All right. I think we got to everybody. Great. Couple more minutes. Any last burning questions? Oh, you got the email. Fantastic, Kathy. It's magic. It's like when you take your car to the mechanic and now it works, right? Okay.
I know how many times I tried before, but it never came through before, and it has come through now. So thank you.
Fantastic.
But yeah, and do you know how to reset my DNS settings?
What are you trying to do?
Well, it says that I have to do something to my DNS settings. Where has it gone? I have to set something up now on Squarespace because it's my own domain. It's hosted by Squarespace.
You're talking about the prompts to finish setting up the custom email?
Yeah.
That should all work now. You've got the email, you got the confirmation email. That's the hard part. We got that. If you follow,
it says I need to do something else now.
Yeah, if you follow the instructions that.
But the instructions don't cover Squarespace.
Let's see.
Oh, hang on. Now it says Another new message, DKIM setup status success.
Perfect. Sounds like you did it.
That's it.
Good job.
Did it by itself. Oh my word. Okay, good. Thank you.
Good job. Awesome. All right. Let's see. I'm just checking if I got everything. Fantastic stuff, you guys. Super excited for all of this good work coming through. I'm Rachel, by the way. I always forget to introduce myself because it just says Xperiencify. If you need further help, please drop us an email on the support desk. So you got something real quick?
Yeah, it's quick. For my courses, I think I've told you I've got like the parent and the coach and all that, and I can just completely duplicate those, and after it's in there, then go in and change some things, or should I just have a template and then go in and upload each thing separately? Like how hard is it to edit inside?
It's not hard. You could do it either way. If the content is mostly the same, I would duplicate it. Actually, if I would probably, I can't say for sure, but I would probably duplicate it. That's probably going to be the simpler path.
Okay, maybe I could do the first 2 modules and see how it works out, which way's best, or something like that. As opposed to redoing the my Word documents and then uploading each one of them.
Probably it's going to be simpler just to duplicate and switch out stuff.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool. All right. Thanks, you guys. Great stuff. Oh, you're so welcome. Thanks for being here. Arceli, Jenny, everybody, good to see you guys. And I will talk to you on the desk. Jenny, drop us an email if if the replay email is still not going through, and we will get that fully sorted out for you. And I will talk to you guys soon.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day, week. Take care.
Thanks very much.